Hello everyone. TikTok has restored its service to US users after the official ban had been in effect for nearly a full day. But how did this happen? Hours after TikTok went dark, leaving millions of US users stranded, President Trump posted a message on Truth Social, urging companies to keep TikTok alive while he worked on an executive order on Monday to extend the deadline. He also proposed a bold plan for the US to take a 50% ownership stake in TikTok through a joint venture. Trump described TikTok's value as potentially worth hundreds of billions, maybe trillions, but only with US approval, framing this move as a win for both national security and free speech. He clearly stated that without US approval TikTok has no value. Let me just read you part of what he said. The order will also confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helped keep TikTok from going dark. It was a direct appeal to TikTok's service providers, basically saying, hey, you won't get sued for keeping this app alive. Trump even emphasized TikTok's role in free speech, linking its availability to major national events like his official inauguration as 47th U.S. president on January 20, where Americans could engage in conversations and share content. And TikTok, well, they wasted no time. They took to Twitter, announcing they were working with service providers to restore operations. They thanked Trump for his assurances, praised the move as a stand for the First Amendment, and pledged to work on a long-term solution to stay in the U.S. In essence, TikTok was saying, we're back, thanks to Trump's clarity, while also taking a subtle dig at what they called arbitrary censorship. A bold move, especially for a company under such intense scrutiny. When TikTok finally restored service, users logging in were greeted with a message that read, thanks to President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. They encouraged users to continue creating, sharing, and discovering content. If you ask me, that's TikTok playing it smart, thanking President Trump directly to secure goodwill. But this move also raises a bigger question. How much longer can TikTok weather this political storm? Now Trump just didn't stop with a Truth Social post, but during the Make America Great Again victory rally on the eve of his inauguration, he went into even more detail about his vision for TikTok and its importance to the U.S. Here's a clip of what he had to say.
As of today, TikTok is back. So, I did a little TikTok thing. We have a guy, TikTok Jack. He's a young kid, like 21 years old. And we hired this guy, and I went on TikTok. Can you believe what I'll do to win an election? And we went on TikTok, and Republicans have never won the young vote, the youth vote. They win a lot of votes, but they never won the youth vote. We won the youth vote by 36 points. So I like TikTok. I like it. I like it. I had a slightly good experience, wouldn't you say? Romney lost it by 40 points. Not so long ago, we won it by 36 points. That's a very big spread. But I said we need to save TikTok because we're talking about a tremendous... Who in this audience goes with TikTok? Many? Yeah, very popular. And frankly, we have no choice. We have to save it. A lot of jobs. We don't want to give our business to China. We don't want to give our business to other people. And I said, TikTok without my approval, meaning the president's approval, because Congress gave the president the right to make a deal, do whatever he wants. And they did that a long time ago when they had a different president. They didn't know that I was going to be the president, I guess. So I said, very simply, a joint venture. So, if TikTok is worth nothing, zero, without an approval, if you don't approve, they're out of business, they're worth nothing. If you do approve, they're worth like $1 trillion. They're worth some crazy number. So I said, I'll approve, but let the United States of America own 50% of TikTok. I'm approving on behalf of the United States. So they'll have a partner, the United States, and they'll have a lot of bidders, and the United States will do what we call a joint venture. And there's no risk. We're not putting up any money. All we're doing is giving them the approval, without which they don't have anything. So, I don't know. It sounds like that works. What do you think? Good? I think so. So whether you like TikTok or not, we're going to make a lot of money.
As you just heard, Trump doubled down on TikTok's strategic value, both politically and economically. He's framing it as a win for youth engagement, job creation, and national security, all while proposing a bold plan for the US to take a 50% ownership stake in the company. It's a high-stakes strategy, but it shows just how central TikTok has become to both US politics and its economy. Of course, not everyone is cheering TikTok's return. Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas wasn't pleased and issued a stark warning to companies supporting TikTok. On Twitter, he said they could face ruinous liability from the Department of Justice, securities law violations, shareholder lawsuits, and even state attorneys general. Basically, Cotton was saying, if you help TikTok, you're playing with fire. So now, companies providing services to TikTok are stuck in a tough spot, Trump's assurances on one side and Cotton's threats on the other. It's a high-stakes game of political chicken. So, where does this leave TikTok and its users? For now, TikTok is back, and over 170 million Americans and 7 million small businesses are breathing a sigh of relief. But the app's long-term future in the US is still uncertain. Trump's proposals and plans for TikTok will start taking shape after he officially takes office on January 20th. Until then, all eyes will be on the negotiations to see if this reprieve becomes permanent. Want to know more about this TikTok ban? Or, if you're wondering how we got here and want to dive deeper, I've covered this story in my previous videos. You can find those videos in the description or on my channel, so make sure to check them out for all the background details. So, what do you think? Is this just a temporary reprieve, or could this move lead to a positive outcome for TikTok and its US users? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed on this unfolding story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.